back to the channel. I'm just going around with my little lamp, just inspecting the panels. Everything's been primed again, and I'm just on the hunt for, can you see them? It's always bad to focus. Let me try and zoom in. Don't zoom too many things at once here. Right, so the camera doesn't have an autofocus feature, seemingly. You can see the holes. So every panel, edges and surfaces like that where I've rubbed down to the fiberglass, because I actually took, once I refitted these, I took the whole front of this off because it had like a kick on it, so I took it off so that I could reduce the door gap down a bit. So everywhere where I've been down to fiberglass has got pinholes in it. There's not many pinholes in the bumper, but there is some areas. A little bit there, nothing too major. Again, just on the arches on the where I've went through on the top there. And I'm still refining the shape, so also going around here, can you see those shadows? I'm using two hands so I can't point, but you can see it, you can see those lines. So that needs rounded off, and I couldn't see that until it was in primer. So this is one of the reasons why I have to prime a lot. Like, I'd forgot to sharpen that edge off there, round that edge off there, so you see like rounded edge there, sharp edge there. I didn't notice that until it was all in one colour. It's also, again, quite rough on there, look at that. Couldn't see that. I knew it wasn't right, but like, I was more focused on these bits. Speaking of these bits, and the arches, you know, that I wasn't happy with the shape of the arches. So again, at this stage now, I'm looking to make sure that I've got rid of the shape problems that I had, but obviously that creates more shape problems. Again, you can see the different slight undulations in the surface with the shadows, you see. I can see two very faint lines running along there. Let's see if we can find them. That have been caused, I don't know whether it's a shadow or not it is. There's something going on in there because I've been sanding in that area there. Obviously I've got pinholes around here again. I've got edges to round off. Little bits like that. See it? I mean, it's little, but it's quite big really, but you just don't spot them when it's all multiple different colours. That's the repair well, not the repair, that's the, I'm gonna knock that off. That's what I did to loosen the pressure. Remember when I put all these cuts in here because it sort of warped. So that's the cuts that I put to loosen the pressure so that I could bring that out and push that bit in. Let's have a look at this bit. So now that everything's the right shape, I am happy with it. I don't have, like, there was high spots here, and I also did a load of work in here to reshape things. Subtle, but and I took this top edge off, this crest off here, and I filled that recess in there, so you couldn't get your finger in there. Like that was quite deep. And yeah, so just looking around here, you can see I've got this pretty good, especially considering the amount of work that went into it. It's this bit now, the transition from here into here, it's lovely. Well happy with it. I had to look at the pictures for ages to work out where to put the filler. Like, I took photographs of it and like studied it for ages to work out what way would be best to get rid of the shapes that I was ending up with. But yeah, so both sides happy with the shape. We're filling pinholes now. That's what I'm doing. Right guys, right, just check back just to see where I was at with videos. It's been a while. So the last video that I did, I was saying, welcome back to the channel. I never know where there's a start and where there's an end, you know what I mean? But because I don't know how Coobs is going to edit it, you see, and I just record stuff and he makes the best out of what I've done. Just looking back on the videos, because it's been a while, I've been really ill. Got a chest infection, well, a bit of a cold, and that turned into a chest infection. And obviously I've had a double lung operation there. So I was a bit of a fucking mess for a while, to be honest with you. So it's been a while now. I've been to the garage a couple of times. tried to do stuff. I've not got much stuff done, you know, like once I've got feeling better and that. But so I'm not that much further on, even though there's been a huge amount of time past, like at least a couple of weeks before I've really done anything. So I was filling pinholes last time, and I got those filled, and I'm just going around getting them off, knocking the filler off. Now obviously, like it's not just pinholes, there's like little dips and stuff like that, so it still needs filler. There's gonna be more pinholes once I've rubbed all these ones. It's endless, but I'll get those ones with primer next time, so I've got all the little undulations and whatnot, or as much as I can see. Every time you prime it, you can see better. I was just wondering whether you can see this, because the way the light's hitting it. Let's see if you can you see the texture? Can you see the sanding marks? So those are 180 grit marks. Might be a little bit of 80 in between things as well, but it's amazing when you see when you get the light on it. And got a hole there, look. Still got bits like that. And you know, you sand this stuff, and then all of a sudden you get another bloody bit that needs doing. But it's getting closer and closer and closer to paint. Once I've got these rubbed, reprimed, then I'll put them back on the car just to make sure everything's still fitting nicely before we take it to bits again, and then we'll be looking at paint. Very slow progress at the minute, but I'm not rushing things. At the end of the day, I don't have a customer for this car, you know, it's mine, and I ain't rushing it. So I want it to be as good as it can be. So yeah, that's where I'm at with things. I'll make myself a coffee, and then I've been having to flipping unblock drains and that this morning as well. We've got a blocked drain. I've got these things here, which have turned into an absolute freaking nightmare. I don't know whether I'm going to tell the story about these or not, but I am not very happy about the situation. Richard is definitely pissed off with a certain customer. You just don't go breaking the golden rule of business, you know what I mean? And I don't do it. Don't expect people to do it to me either. So anyway, right, I'm going to make a coffee, stick it on a tripod, and you're going to have to watch us doing some sanding, I'm afraid. Right, after most of the day sanding, I've got the bumpers ready, the doors are ready, the bonnet's ready for primer. Haven't touched the side skirts, haven't touched the clam, but these are all ready. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some primer on these now, and they can sit and cure for as long as they like. I don't think I'll be in too much of a rush to finish them off. That gives us time to do the other bits and pieces. I'm still waiting on this paint coming. It was supposed to come last week, so the new colour. So I'll be trying that out. I'll probably just do it on that bonnet, like, which is like, I know it's covered in dust, but yeah, what a disgusting colour that is. Me no likey. Right, primer. Right, we have some paint to try. Hot salsa from Custom Paint. Let's see what this is like. I've primed the bonnet, just the test bonnet, which has now been painted several different colours. I've got the first coat of primer on that. I'll give that another hit, but because this colour goes on to white, so I'm just going to get my tripod, take you through here, stick you on the tripod, and we'll have a look at this colour. It's 1/4 litre, mix is 2 to 1. See what we get here. Probably going to need most of it. Right, now then. Slightly over the 2, but it'll be alright. Past the 2. So you can see it's like obviously very red, but it's got a gold pearl in it as well. I wasn't expecting it to be quite as red as it is. I was expecting more of a burnt orange, which it is, but I can't really tell. I can see the pearl in it. You probably can't, because I haven't even got the lights on in the garage. Right, I'll leave that there. I'll stick another coat of primer on, and then we can put that on. So, We've still got some pinholes. I don't know whether you can see them. That's a fly. But very little, there's just a few little patches, just a couple of tiny little bits. So what I'll do is I'll fill them with primer. That primer that I've got mixed up, I'll just go around and I'm going to wipe that into the pinholes now, and we should be good. Other ones are pretty much the same. We've got, you can see them. There you go, little bits like that. Some of it's where I've rubbed back through the, back to the fiberglass and stuff. So, but yeah, they're really close now, really close. Bonnet and the bumper is the same. Next, I've got to get onto the clam and the side skirts. Hopefully, get them primed today. I've got a lot of bits of filler to rub all over it, but hopefully, I'll get them primed today. I've got the ventilation turned up to full, which means I've got that door open there and that door open down there. And you can see from this look at the airflow that I've got going on in here at the minute. So my extractor is working really well. Whenever I paint in here, I've always got to move my car away from the door as well, or else it'll get covered in overspray. Yeah, that's just about ready to go anyway. Stick back on tripod. I've got you all the way over there just for a bit of, I don't want you getting covered in paint, you know. Just about most of the paint gone, still a little bit left. The main areas that I want to see it on are around the lights, around this area here. Just I want to see how it flips, well, it's not going to flip, but I just want to see the effect of the pearl. I like the red, it's nice and bright. It is slightly not red, there is that burnt orange look to it. I'm not fully covered yet. I can still see a little bit of the white, but it'll be enough to see how the colour's going to perform outside. It's a sunny day today, so I'll be able to put it outside and really weigh up what this colour's going to look like. Red's my favourite colour, so yeah, it's a tricky one, man. Like, I wanted to do it acid green. I kind of fell in love with acid green, but I wanted to check out all the colours. There's that flip paint, the one with the tealy colour, I like that. I like this, looking forward to seeing it outside, and I like the acid green. So I think I've got it down to 3 different colours now, all very different colours. Help us out here, guys. I'll try and get all 3 side by side so we can look at them all, and I want to hear what you guys think, because this has been like, it's twatted my head in. I have been all over, and I feel like I'm coming back to where I was, which is probably where I should have stayed, but you don't know unless you try, do you? So we'll see. It'll be interesting to have your opinion on it, on the colours anyway. Right, we've got it outside and the sun has just come up, so this is the first time we're all seeing it in the sun. Got a couple of good runs in it. I wasn't going for a quality finish, I just wanted some lacquer on it so we could see the pearl properly. Another one there, look. Yeah. Right, hang on a minute, I'm going to move it. Oh, there's no denying it's a really nice colour. I don't not like it. And obviously looking at it over curves like this, you can kind of guess what it's going to look like over the full car with all the flowing shapes that are in it. Now there is a more orange version of this, but it looks more like the Focus ST colour. This really doesn't look like the Focus ST colour, and it isn't red, it is orange. It is a dark burnt orange. The sun's going in, let's see how it changes. Yeah, now it just looks a bit more red now actually. And obviously you're not getting the kick of the pearl. almost at all. I like it, but I'm still not decided.